everyone, this is Alvin once again, and it's another edition of your heavy metal hauls. So I'm back, and this time I've got a local haul. So when I say local haul, this isn't an online order that I made that was sent internationally. No, so this is just a locally purchased haul. Actually, it's from a local seller who's also around in the local FB metal groups there. And so this just arrived earlier today, and I'm gonna share with you the unboxing of this latest haul. So okay, what I'm doing, let's play some music. Okay, so let's kick off this haul, or this unboxing rather, with actually, let me explain. From this seller, he would only allow a lot sales, so had a bunch of CDs from various metal artists, and he would sell it by lot, so he won't sell the CDs individually, which is a good, sales strategy, and it's a good way to, if you're selling your albums or selling your collection, it's a good way to dispose of your CDs in a quick way. You're selling it not piece by piece, so that's a fast way of reselling your items. So anyway, so the first CDs that I have here is from the band Reverend. So as you may know, Reverend is the post metal church band of David Wayne. So David Wayne was the lead singer of Metal Church from their first two albums, Metal Church and The Dark, and he moved on to this band Reverend, which was slightly heavier than Metal Church, I think thrashier than Metal Church. So they came out in the early 90s, and this is the first album, World Won't Miss You, and the second album is Play God, which was just released back to back, 1990, 1991. If you don't remember them, well, they're rather overlooked band, because it came late to the game, around 1991. That was already the tail end of the thrash scene in the US, and grunge was about to take over. So that's why they didn't go on to better success, or to have long-term success in the metal scene. But anyway, I got Reverend, so not that familiar with their music. I just sampled one song earlier from YouTube. It's a bit generic thrash, but it's still good thrash in my book. So Reverend. And the next is Armored Saint. So Armored Saint, you may know them as the original band of John Bush. So John Bush later on became the singer of Anthrax, starting from 1993, I think, 1993, with their Sound of White Noise album, up until early 2000s, up until Anthrax decided to get Joey Belladonna back. I would say that John Bush, he's a good vocalist, but he wasn't able to record enough good music with Anthrax. I think the Sound of White Noise album was his best output with them. After that, it's been downhill. But definitely Armored Saint is where John Bush, if you want to hear him do well, or if you want to hear him at his best, it's definitely with Armored Saint. And this one, or these two albums, are Raising Fear and Symbol of Salvation. So Raising Fear is from 1987, and Symbol of Salvation is from around 1991. So this is his last album with Armored Saint before he got the gig to sing for Anthrax. And these are two good albums, two very good albums. I like Raising Fear a lot, and Symbol of Salvation. Actually, this is my second copy of this. I the only reason why I got this is, of course, it was a lot sale, so I had no choice to get this. I had to get this also. So, but it's all good. It's all good. It's a good addition to my collection. But yeah, Raising Fear. I listened to this album, I think almost 20 years ago, and I was immediately hooked. And of course, Symbol of Salvation. When I heard this, I enjoyed it as well. So I'll be spending a lot of time rediscovering these two albums. Alright, and the final item on this whole is, well, it's only one album, because thankfully he only had one album from this artist, and this is Celtic Frost. So Celtic Frost, this is their Parched with Thirst Am I and Dying compilation from 1992. I actually had this back in the day, back in 1992, when it came out locally on cassette tape. But when I started selling my tapes back a couple of years back, it was one of the first tapes that got purchased. Anyway, so this is a compilation. It's not a best of compilation. It's like compilation of rare tracks, unreleased tracks, and re-recorded songs. So there are some songs here from the ill-fated Cold Lake album, which sounds heavier, and there are some songs here that you can't find in any of their studio releases. So this is a good purchase, good addition if you want to complete your Celtic Frost collection. So just 5 CDs for this haul, and pretty quick one. I haven't placed any orders for any international orders yet so far. Still biding my time. We're still starting off the year. So that's my haul, and I'll see you again next time. Keep it metal.